Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Through various secret methods, I looked ahead to name the thing, I have a feeling this one's going to be a long one. So let's just jump right into it, why not? I wanted to start earlier because of that, but yeah. Come on, let me hit the load button. You can do it, mouse. You failed me. Alright. Go. February 8th. Fate. Neo. I'm dreaming. It must be because my blood is hot and my body is pulsing. I'm reliving the scene I don't need to remember. It's my oldest memory. At the same time, it's a memory that can't be separated from me. A scene from 10 years ago that never goes away, even though I usually never recall it. It's not that I forgot it. It's not that I want to forget it. For me, it's just something that has already happened. So it's not something I feel pain over. It's not something I feel particularly angry about. What's past is past. I cannot redo it, nor go back to it. I have escaped from that scene, and I still continue to live. All I can do is look forward. No one told me to. I just vaguely thought like this ever since I was a child. Not forgetting or denying the past. The only way to make use of what has gone away is to acknowledge it. Ugh. I wake up because of the burning heat in my body. How long was I asleep? I guess I fell asleep while feeling the night wind without returning to my room. In the dim shed, there's me and Saber. You have awakened, Shiro. I do not mind you escaping out of your room, but it is slovenly for you to sleep here. Oh, morning. Well, I was hot last night. I went outside. I guess I fell asleep then. I can tell. Please do not worry about excuses, but take more care next time. My position will be in question if my master sleeps in a place like this. Sorry. I'll try to sleep in my room as much as possible from now on. If you understand, I am glad. By the way, Shiro, Taiga has been calling for you. Fujini is? What does she want me for? It must be about her breakfast. It is already past time for it. Whoa, shit, it's already past 7? Damn, I overslept. Okay. It seems so. It is unusual for you to wake up last. Rin's training last night must have tired you quite a lot. Saber analyzes the situation calmly. But I don't have that much composure. Sorry for making you wake up, but could you go back first? I'll change and head to the kitchen too. Yes, then I shall try and calm Taiga down as much as possible. Saber leaves with calm footsteps. But calm down Fujini? Saber's already adapted quite well in the mornings in our house. I run to the kitchen. Ignoring Fujini's vilification, I prepare breakfast in about 5 minutes. Sorry to keep you waiting. There isn't much time till school starts, so just eat fast. I'll put the breakfast onto the table. What? And then... What is this? Fujini explodes. What is this? There's only toast! Shiro, why is this the only thing for breakfast? Hey, now, I slept in. It can't be helped. There's no time to make anything else. Anyway, a meal with bread is basically just this. We're just missing salad and eggs. It's not really that much of a difference. Of course there is a difference. Don't the rest of you think so too? Fujini asked Tosaka and Saber, who are eating silently. But she shouldn't be so optimistic. Those two aren't as greedy as Fujini is. They won't agree with her. You're right. I'm not Fujimura-sensei, but I can't forgive such laziness. I can only consider this an insult to the bread. Hold on. I thought you don't usually eat breakfast. Whoa, what was that sigh? That sounded like obvious disappointment. Did your character change? See, everyone agrees Shiro is the one at fault. It's decided by majority rule, so go and make a proper breakfast when you've repented your actions. I can't follow such an unfair match. First of all, you'll be late if I make something now. It's already 7:30. You won't make it in time unless you eat while running, so I suggest you give up on that idea. It's fine. If I have to choose between being late and being hungry, I'll choose breakfast. Don't do that! What teacher in the world would do that? It's fine, so eat and go to school quickly. I'll tell you this, but I won't be cooking any breakfast other than this. Geez, you're diligent in the weirdest places. If you keep talking like an old man, you'll become old really quickly. You don't need to tell me. I already have the taste of an old man because of you, Fujini. Man, encoding's freaking out. I wonder what's happening. Ugh, I'm dropping a lot of frames. Well, this is why I play Vienna in the first place, but what the heck? So saying, I start to eating my toast. Oh, jeez. I don't know what to do about this. It's gonna have to be how it is. Well, it's true. There's something desolate about having only toast for breakfast when there's this many people. The sound of Shinai's echo. The substance of the fight is the same as always. I attack desperately, while Saber blocks my blows easily and counters with an attack twice as sharp as mine. I manage to block it, attack even stronger, and lose. We are repeating the same match over and over. I stand still and breathe deeply. Wiping the sweat off my forehead with my arm, I calm my breathing. What are you resting for? You would not have given up at this point yesterday. Here, come attack me. No, hold on. I need to catch my breath. Let's just rest for a bit. What are you saying? If you will not attack, then I will just attack. You do not mind that? Saber stares at her bad student. But I can't move my body to my satisfaction, even if she looks at me this way. What has gotten into you, Shiro? You are like a different person from yesterday. Your blows that came straight for me were the only thing that amazed me, but I do not feel any power from you this morning. Yeah, I know that myself. I just can't do it too well. Well, the situation's too different from yesterday. Is the heat in your body still present? But it is no good if your performance decreases just because of that. Please cool down a bit and calm your mind. Nope. No. Before that, do something about that thing. Oh shit. I point to the observer by the wall. What? Don't mind me, just continue your training. Tosaka doesn't understand at all. When she's staring at me like that, I can't concentrate on fighting with Saber. You're worried about Rin? That proves even more of your lack of training. I understand. In that case, I will make it so that you will not worry about observers. Whoa, hold on, Saber, my breath isn't... There is no problem. You should fix such a problem during battle. Saber disappears from my view. The instant I realize this is bad and block my face, Saber Shinai hits me right in my head. And so, the training this morning was severe. I wasn't worried about Tosaka watching after I got knocked out once. As I devoted myself to blocking Saber's blow, it was lunchtime before I knew it. But man, Saber's really is calm. You didn't even twitch your brow during the whole 3 hours you fought with Shiro. You don't talk much normally, but it's even more true when you're in a battle. It feels like you're a machine or something. Tosaka's in a good mood. I think because she saw me getting beat around a lot. The two are in the living room resting. As for me, I'm preparing lunch by myself as a punishment for not being serious this morning. Jeez. I want to cut corners and finish quickly by making something like noodles. Machine-like? I see. I have never been conscious of it, but I may be turning off my emotions when I wield the sword. It must be the same even in training. Could it be in preparation for holding a sword even though you're a girl? Like, not losing in spirit because you're inferior in physique? That is incorrect, Rin. Being calm is part of readiness for battle, but it should be no different for a man or a woman. Even you should shut down your emotions during battle. You are the kind who is able to. You're pretty direct. Well, it's true though. But yours is definitely different from mine. I only shut out my generosity. I can't be as objective as you are. It seems so. That must be why you are so gorgeous. You keep the elegance of a woman even during battle. What is that, sarcasm? I can't beat you in generousness. I'll admit it since Shiro's way over there, but I was fascinated by your beauty when I first saw you. No, I'm kidding. I can hear you, Tosaka. You must have been misunderstanding. Oh, you must have been misunderstanding. If my figure looked gorgeous, it must be that of my class of saber looked gorgeous. Weird way to phrase that. That's not it. I just feel like I've lost as a woman. I wouldn't have been so shocked otherwise. Move this over here. No. Okay. I'm saying that you are mistaken. I have never thought of myself as a woman, and I have never been treated as one. It cannot be true that I am gorgeous. Saber's comment stops the conversation. As I use the kitchen knife, I feel irritated by Saber's comments. I've been wondering for a while, but just what does she think she is? I take a big swing at the chicken meat. For some reason, I'm getting annoyed. I have never thought of myself as a woman. None of my business. I strike hard at the cutting board with my knife, but doing so doesn't make me feel even one bit better. These are today's tasks. These are today's tasks. We've got more than yesterday, and you seem calmer today, so you should succeed. I don't know how she brought them here, but Tosaka brings up about 40 lamps. I'm going outside. I'll be back in a while, so finish up by then. Saying goodbye, Tosaka leaves the room. Well, yesterday night was bad, so I should at least succeed at 1 or 2 tonight. Whew. Half done for now. It took me 1 hour to try strengthening on about 20 lamps. Half of them broke, and the other half showed no change. But out of the ones that didn't break, 5 of them had magical energy successfully channeled into them. All I have to do now is challenge the 20 that are left, but... Hold on, maybe 5 is enough as a test? It seems like all the lamps are antiques. I feel bad about breaking any more of them. Yeah, I should, let's even go find Tosaka. Let's go get Tosaka. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Well, I don't think it's much of an excuse for someone that already broke about 40. Maybe, hey Tosaka! There's no reply even when I call out. That's weird. Maybe she's not in the house. The only other place Tosaka could be is... maybe... there's someone in the shed. It seems Saber and Tosaka are inside talking. Hey Tosaka! As I raise my hand to call out to her, I feel a chill run through me. I think it was a wave of Tosaka's magical energy filled with enmity that came flowing up from the shed. The voice that was calling out to her stops. It seems Tosaka is so irritated that I could feel it from way over here. The conversation could be heard. Without realizing it, I'm eavesdropping on them. Just who is he? Tosaka murmurs in a tone that could be angry or horrified. Saber is standing silently behind her. I can't believe it, Saber. You knew about this? No, I did not know. I am a knight, not a mage. There was only an odd feeling there, so I do not understand the situation as well as you do. I see. Then I'll tell you. He's not a mage at all. Rin, what does that mean? It's just like it sounds. Magic is an equivalent exchange after all. No matter what kind of magic it is, it can only bring what's elsewhere here to use it. But this is different. He's bringing something that comes from nowhere. He's forming something that should not exist here. That can only be a concept that violates reality. His magic is probably a deteriorated version of that one magic. I don't understand a thing of what she's talking about, but this is something that I should not be listening to. I get away from the shed. I'll be lying to Tosaka, but I should return to the room and pretend I was waiting for her to return. It's 2 o'clock. There's no sign of Tosaka returning, and I diligently finished the task assigned to me. Oh, phone call. The phone is ringing far away. It's the living room one. Tosaka is... Wait, that's a call at my place. She probably shouldn't answer that. I don't think it's important, but I can't just ignore it. I get up and head to the living room to pick up the phone. There's no one in the living room. Saber and Tosaka must be somewhere else, like in the yard or something. Yeah, this is Emiya. Hey, Emiya, it seems you're absent again today. Are you sick or something? As soon as I pick up, I hear... Oh, Shinji's. Hey, Emiya, it seems you're absent today again. Are you sick or something? I hear Shinji's voice mixed in with hidden laughter. Shinji, do you want something? I don't think there's anything to talk about. Don't be angry, I just called to tell you something. Tell me something? Yeah, there's something I wanted to tell you, but you never came to school. I don't want to wait any longer, and I can't stand it, so I contacted you. So, is Tosaka there? Shinji's tone is strange. I can't tell much from just his voice, but he sounds like he's really excited, or pressured. I can hear students in the background, so he must still be at school. It's past 2. Must be break time right after the 5th period. Hey, I'm asking you, Emiya, is Tosaka there or not? She's not here right now. She's kind of gone. Oh, that's just great. I wanted to talk between us. I'll tell you something good, so come to school right now. Keep it a secret from Tosaka, of course. I don't know how to answer. Shinji's acting weird, and anyway, we're already talking. There's no need to go to school, and going there without telling Tosaka would mean betraying her. No, I don't think I can go to school. If you have some business with me, wait until next week. I'll be back after the weekend. What are you being so selfish for? That's too late. I just told you I can't wait any longer. Shinji screams at me. He must be excited as I can hear his heavy breathing, even over the phone. I guess you're thinking a bit. You're right, there's... I guess you're thinking a bit. You're right, there's no way you'd come by yourself now. This call sounds too strange no matter how you take it. I guess even you found it strange. Completely changing, he laughs. Hold on, calm down, dude. You're acting weird. I don't know what happened, but... Don't lie, Emiya. It's Tosaka. She would have told you everything. You don't have to hide it. You're right. You're a Saber's master. That means you're a better murderer than I am. Shinji sounds cheerful. I've known him for 5 years now, but I've never seen him this high. Shinji, you kind of said something weird just now. Anyway, I'll be waiting at school. Hurry up, Emiya. You should make it in time for 6th period. If you leave now, it's Fujimura's class, so it won't be a problem if you're late. No, even Fujimi would get mad if I was late. And if I go there for only 6th period, I get the feeling I could be scolded more than if I'd skip the whole day. That's your own fault. Oh, and if you tell Tosaka, I'll really end our friendship. I'll let you go about Sakura until now. Oh, I let you go about Sakura until now. You can at least fulfill your duty as a friend in the end, right? The conversation ends there. The phone is repeating a boring beeping sound. What the fuck was up with that? But what should I do? I haven't been able to find Tosaka in the house, and if I'm going to school, I can't take Saber. Still, I'm kind of worried about what Shinji will do if I refuse his invitation. He seems distraught after being refused by Tosaka last night, and he might hit Sakura again if I leave him be. Alright, still light out, so there should be no problem. If that's decided, I should hurry. I'll make for 6th period if I run. Make it to 6th period if I run. There's no one at the school gates. It's class time. It looks from outside like it's the school's empty. There must not be any PE classes at the moment, as nobody is out in the yard either. Well, it'll all change in a little while. School's over once 6th period ends. The schoolyard and the gate should be filled with students. I reached the 3rd floor. Of course, the hallway is empty as well. Class is in session, and it feels a little weird walking to class like this. Well, it's not like I'm completely invisible, so I guess let's hurry to the classroom. Class C is down the hallway. The class by the stairs is Class H, so I'll have to walk past 5 classes to get there. Huh? The dizziness hits me suddenly. It attacks my whole body with nausea. Ugh. My stomach crawls around. My senses are reversed. My vision's filled with crimson, as if blood has seeped into my eyes. Everything in my vision tints red. The temperature hasn't changed, but my body is strangely hot. What is this? My feet tremble. I can't put any power into my body. I'm weakening like an hourglass, unable to stop it. It's as if I'm breathing out my insides with every breath. I'm suffocating. My throat hurts. Could it be that the oxygen has disappeared from the hallway? No, from the whole school? As if urged by my gasping lungs, I lean against the wall and open the window unconsciously. What? My mind freezes. The scale of the situation erases even my confusion. Outside the window, around the schoolyard, is a field of red. It's as if only this school is cut out, surrounded by a red world. The school building is an altar covered by a red canopy. And with that, finally, I understand that this is that kind of thing. I move away from the window. Holding my wobbling legs firm with my will, I enter the classroom in front of me. Inside is the result. There are no students sitting in their chairs. All the students are on the floor, and the teacher that was probably standing on the platform is lying on the ground as well. They're still breathing. Everyone is convulsing, as if asking for help. There are no fatalities yet. It's just that they don't have the power to stand up, and they'll soon rot away, seeing their miserable condition on the floor. I add them to the wreckage from long ago. My nausea gets stronger, but I deal with it calmly. I observe the students on the floor. Even though it's hard to breathe, it doesn't mean they can't breathe. If they are only weakened, I can still save them if I hurry. And the instant I check the face of a student nearby, a sound goes click in my head. The skin, it's melting. Not everyone, though. There must be individual differences, as the most weakened students are starting to have their skin melt away. Oozing. Inflamed arms like a keloid, and eyes that look like that of a dead fish. I know this. I know a scene like this. Stop! This is just hell. I know it from a long time ago. So, stop! And so, eclipsing fear, anger overtakes my body. My left arm throbs. The command spell on my hand tells me an enemy is nearby. I run, still breathing hard. My mind has already gone insane. Hey, Emiya. Thank God you look better than I thought. How is it? Do you like this idea? Across the hallway, Mato Shinji, is standing right in front of Class C. My arm throbs. The command spell tells me that the man standing there is the cause of this. This is your doing, Shinji? Unable to breathe properly, I stand there and glare at Shinji's distant figure. He must really like how I'm acting. Shinji spreads his arms exaggeratedly and laughs aloud in the red hallway. That's right. I knew you were here, so I quickly activated the bounded field. I had trouble getting the right timing, you know. You'd have run away if I did it too early, and we'd have met up if I did it too late. As for me, I wanted to see you go pale, so I didn't want to make this too simple. I see. So you're lying about having something to talk about. Talk? That starts now. I have to show Tosaka which one of us is superior, and I also have to apologize for lying to you. See, I didn't tell you, but I'm the one that set up the bounded field at school. Ha 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 ha. Shinji laughs cheerfully. That makes me realize from the bottom of my heart. You're not as surprised as I thought you'd be. What? I told you the bounded field wasn't mine, but I guess you didn't believe me. That's great. That means for once even you didn't believe someone. His laugh drills into my skull. I'll make this clear, but I'm surprised enough. I was only prepared for this discovery that the master who constructed the bounded field was either Shinji or this other master. That's all. This is the result of the optimistic view. Back then, as soon as I figured out Shinji was a master, I really should have settled it then. So this is my mistake. Shinji, why did you set up something like this? Were you lying when you said you have no intention of fighting? Nope. It's true, isn't it? I didn't intend to activate it either. This was only for negotiation. If I set a bomb, Tosaka would attack me so readily that it can be my trump card in case something happens. I see. But Tosaka said the bounded field needed a few more days' preparation. Was their estimate wrong? I knew she'd think like that. The bounded field is not complete, but its shape was already there, you know. There's no problem just activating it. Well, the effect is lower because of that. It should take at least a few more minutes to kill anyone. Stop! The nausea has already gone away. I say so, staring directly at Shinji. Stop? Stop what? Don't tell me you're telling me to stop this bounded field. It'd be such a waste. I can't stop something I've already started. Stop! Do you know what you're doing? You're annoying me. Are you ordering me around? This is my power. The only one that can decide whether or not to stop it is me. And if you want it stopped, isn't it logical to at least kneel and beg to me? Jeez, you and Fujimura, you guys don't know your positions. Hey, what about Fujini? Huh? Oh, Fujimura, she could move pretty well after I activated the bounded field. Everyone else was falling to the ground, but she was still wobbling, you know? And she came to me, still upright, and told me to call for an ambulance. It's amazing. Wouldn't you say she's a model teacher? But I shouldn't call for something like that, and I don't even want to. That Fujimura kept clinging to me and it got annoying, so I kicked her and she ended up not moving at all. In that state, I think she'll die first. I've switched over completely. Tosaka said something about pushing a switch in my head, but this is not that. Clang! A hammer strikes on my head, and inside of my body completely changes. This is your last warning. Stop the bounded field, Shinji. You don't get it, do you? The more you ask me, the less I feel like stopping the bounded field. If you dislike it so much, why don't you stop me by force? I see. Then it's simple. So basically, I need to stop him before I can stop the bounded field. My body leaps. My body's burning like a fire. There's less than 20 meters between me and Shinji. For me right now, that'll only take an instant. My body is full of energy, vastly higher than when I have a magic circuit inserted in me. Ha! You really are stupid. The shadow wiggles. The shadow, settled in the corner of the hallway, starts to take a form and move. A sharp edge made of black, like a guillotine to cut anything that approaches Shinji. I don't know what kind of magic it is. There are 3 shadows, with that number. There's no need to stop. No matter how strong it may be, it's useless if it can't hit me. And 3 sharp edges approach me. You're the stupid one, Shinji. Attacks like this are easily avoidable compared to Saber's attack. Oh, shit. I passed through the opening between the 3 shadows. I felt no threat in them, so there's no problem. Saber has taught me that if it doesn't make me sense death, I should not hesitate. Shinji! I close in on him. There's no shadows to protect him. A few more steps. I close 3 more meters I can. Stop! Don't come near me! Shinji runs away. The instant I reach out to his back, I feel a chill run through my whole body, and I quickly withdraw my extended arm. Something cuts through the air. A sharp black edge cuts through the space I was just in a moment ago. I stop. I don't know where it came from, but in front of me is a woman in black who makes even the red seem faint. My mind stops in fear. I'll be killed. I don't want to think about it, but an image of my head being ripped off pops into my head. This is a sense of death that even the previous shadows can't even compare to. Good. Ryder, don't restrain yourself. You can do what you'd like with him. Ryder's figure becomes vague. I can't match her. Are you kidding? That's a servant, dude. Ugh. I retreat instantly. Now's not a good time. I have to regroup and make Shinji stop the bounded field. After that, I desperately retreat, not knowing what's going on. My vision turns white from fear. I don't even know what I'm scared of. But I raise my hand, still not knowing what's going on, and block my neck. A sharp object is thrust into my arm. The dull sound that scrapes my bone tells me I will be killed next. I run. I don't even have time to turn my back. I cover only my vitals with my hands and retreat desperately. The sound of cutting echoes through the hallway. With an annoying sound, the sharp object cuts my body apart. My vision is blocked by the spray of blood coming from my body. Beyond it is Ryder, coming at me at a speed I can't even see. Every time I get cut, a voice that doesn't seem like my own escapes my mouth. But I still continue desperately to retreat, saving my life from numerous fatal blows. I don't know what I'm doing. My arm is blocking Ryder's dagger. My clothes are ripped apart, and my flesh is as well. But I must still be working as a shield as it desperately blocks the blows coming at my neck, forehead, and heart. Force of will is not there. My body reacts to Ryder's blow purely from not wanting to die. I'm already out of breath. I'm only running because I'm being hurried by the presence of death in front of me. I will just run out of strength, get caught, and die. That's what she told me. She told me not to fight against servants, and that I would be no match for them. Even though I listened to her, why? What am I doing now? I have to catch Shinji quickly and have him remove the battlefield. So what am I doing? What are you doing, Ryder? That's enough. Just kill him now. He won't be able to do anything anyway. Shinji's voice is filled with triumph. Nodding, Ryder swings her dagger in a large arc. A blow directed at my head. I can't dodge it. All I can do is stop it hitting a fatal point. The dagger stabs me in my shoulder right below my collarbone. A loud metallic sound and the clunk of a tongue. Cluck of a tongue. Huh? What is this? The end of Ryder's dagger is breaking apart. This is surprising. I cannot kill him with my dagger. Ryder stops. in the instant that I consider how to make use of that opening. Then die by falling. I feel an impact like being hit with a sledgehammer, and I'm knocked out the window. Gah! I only took a roundhouse kick to the stomach, but that blows my body away and I'm thrown out of the window. It's the 3rd floor. I should die from blood loss even without anything, so falling from this height should finish me off. No, I should have died at the moment I received that blow that flung me a dozen meters. I reach out. Maybe I'm not falling yet, or it's just an illusion. My body's still in the air. Why? I reach out my arm as if to cling on to something. The sky is red. The school building is throbbing as if it's the stomach of a living thing. Am I going to die overlooking something like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Am I going to die selfishly, unable to save anybody? Why? I grit my teeth in vain. I cannot beat her. I cannot even be a match. I knew that, but I made a mistake. I don't care about the pain in my body. I'm just going insane from the anger. This is the result of saying I can handle things myself? Saying I won't let Saber fight? I was the stupid one. I can't save anyone by myself. If I really wanted to end this war, there's just one thing to do from the beginning. He said it. If I'm not to fight anybody, not kill anybody, or not let anybody kill. If I realized I was wrong, I should decide what to correct and what to punish. And so, on my arm, reaching out as if to grab the heavens, is the command spell waiting for my order. I must summon Saber. Please, come! I murmur as if praying. I don't care about my life, but only to stop the cause of this. No, I order you to come! Saber! With all my might, I call for my sword. The command spell disappears. At the same moment, a winding occurs in space. It must have been sorcery, because Saber and her silver armor shoots forth from it, as if breaking through ripple in space. Ah! I fall to the ground on my back. Ah! My breath stops. My organs will explode from the impact. A few of my ribs must have broken, or at least cracked. But still, my body did not break apart, and my bloody arms are still attached. Shiro! Saber runs towards me. Forcing my numb arms and legs, I manage to stand up to show her I'm alright. I don't have time to explain. You know the situation, right, Saber? Hold on, Shiro. I understand, but first your body needs to. Please, go get Ryder. Only you can beat her. No. Your treatment comes first. You will die like this. That's wrong. There's something that needs to be done before that. Forget about me. As we have to beat Shinji and Ryder as quickly as possible. Nothing takes priority over that. But that's... Saber is stubbornly worried about my body. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy about it. But we don't have the time to argue. If Saber wants to, I'll just have to use my second command spell. My determination must have gotten through to her. Saber accepts my decision. I understand. Please give me an order, Master. Defeat Ryder. I'll get Shinji. There is no hesitation in Saber now. She nods silently and runs to the school building like the wind. I run up the stairs. Ryder and Shinji are on the 3rd floor. I can tell from the command spell's reaction that Shinji's still on the 3rd floor. The instant I get to the 3rd floor, sparks fly out. Ryder? I couldn't see it, but Saber must have seen Ryder attacking from above and deflected her attack. Shiro, I will defeat Ryder here. Please take care of Ryder's master. She doesn't need to tell me. Saber won't be beaten by Ryder. That's something I'm sure of from fighting Ryder and knowing even a little about her power. Saber's power vastly exceeds that of Ryder. I'll leave it to you. But don't go too far. It'll all end if I stop Shinji. I pass Saber and run. Ryder's dagger instantly comes to kill me, and Saber attacks to deflect it, along with Ryder. I run through the hallway. In front of me is Shinji, looking like a bitch. I guess I'm at a disadvantage barehanded. And a long object that could serve as a weapon, like the mop in this locker. Trace on! I pass my magical energy through it as I run. Perhaps I don't have any other thoughts, or I don't have enough energy to do anything else. But I strengthen the plastic mop as naturally as breathing. The shadows move. Even though I'm hurt badly, I don't feel any sluggishness in my body. And on top of that, I have a weapon now. So I don't even need to dodge them now. I smack away all the shadows attacking me using the mop. The mop breaks, but that's to be expected from weapons so hurriedly constructed. And besides, there's no need for anything like that when I'm this close. Shinji! I punch him straight on. My slashed arm hurts so much that it almost knocks me unconscious. I punch Shinji in the stomach and drive him against the wall. You! Shinji reaches out to fling my arms off. I kick his arms away without hesitation. Even I can't control myself. I take the arm I kicked, and ram it against the wall and break it. I can't hear Shinji scream too clearly. Crap. I'll faint if I let my guard down. I have to hurry while my body can still move. I grab Shinji's hair and push him up against the wall. Scream later. Stop the battlefield right now, Shinji. Who are you kidding? Who would listen to your... I take my other arm, grab his throat. Drips. The blood soaked into my clothes stains Shinji's body. Then I'll kill you before the battlefield. I don't care which it is. Make up your mind quickly. I put power in my hand, grabbing his throat. It must be because of the magical energy flowing through my body. I feel like I'd be able to break his neck. Yeah, you're lying. You wouldn't be able to do that. And I haven't killed anyone yet. I just had everyone share their life with... Okay, bye, Shinji. I tighten my grip. There's no hesitation. Just a little sympathy. It's because Shinji wasn't taught these basic rules of mages, that there's no problem with killing other mages. Hold on. Alright, I lose. I'll stop the battlefield right now. I loosen my grip a little. Damn it. Hey, Ryder, stop your blood foot. Your master's life is in danger. There's no response from Ryder, but Saber takes a step back from Ryder with those words. Ryder lowers her dagger and moves her lips slightly. This is okay, right? I guess the battlefield is special, so it seems it's hard to reconstruct a battlefield somewhere she's already constructed one. I won't make another battlefield here, so let go. Who would do that? Since I won, you have to obey me. Shinji, get rid of your command spells. Then we'll never have to fight again. What? Don't be ridiculous. How can I do something like that? I won't be able to control Ryder if I lose my command spell. If that happens, You won't be a master anymore, right? So you can just go to the church in Shinto. It seems it shelters masters who have dropped out of the battles. Or what? Were you lying when you said you constructed the battlefield to protect yourself, and you actually constructed it to beat the other masters? I didn't say that. Just thought that if I became a master and worked with a servant... He thought he'd be able to be a mage. But what would the point of even being if he became one? This is it, Shinji. If you won't get rid of your command spell, I'll have that arm cut off. Ooh, cut off my arm? Shinji questions it like it's a real mystery. He's not faking it. It seems he really doesn't understand what I'm saying. Well, it's... Shiro, get away! Saber's voice. Maybe it's the result of training at the dojo, but my body reacts to Saber's voice before my brain. I let go of Shinji and jump back. At the same time, Ryder's dagger swung through the space I used to occupy. Ryder? Please stay back, Master. We shall retreat from here. Please stay back, Shiro. Ryder intends to release all the magical energy she was using to maintain the battlefield. Release her magical energy? Looking at Ryder, she certainly seems strange. Like the way she appeared here instantly when she was confronting Saber, and the chill she's releasing. The pressure's much stronger now.
Ryder, what are you thinking? Don't do selfish things like when you can't beat Emiya's servant.
Yes, I certainly can't match Saber. But please rest assured, my noble phantasm exceeds those of other servants. No matter who the opponent is, they will not be able to stop my charge. Ryder raises her dagger. What? Everyone here lets out a voice of surprise. For some reason, Ryder takes her dagger to her neck and... Oh yeah, trigger warning, by the way. Sorry. Slashes it one breath. Fresh blood spatters around. Blood gushes from the neck of the black-garbed rider.
What are you...
Even her master, Shinji, is surprised at her actions. Even if servants are beyond human, that wound is fatal. Ryder will lose a large amount of blood and will just disappear. But that's just needless work for people who know nothing. The splattered blood stops in the air and slowly forms a circle. It's a magic circle drawn in blood. A pattern I've never seen before. A creature-like figure that looks kind of creepy. A big lump of magical energy created by Ryder. The bounded field Ryder was supporting up until now seems small compared to this. She's summoning something.
What? My body's being pushed back.
A huge amount of magical energy must be leaking. My body's pushed back as if blown by a strong wind.
Shiro, please get away. Ryder's about to use the noble phantasm. You will be in the way if you stand there.
Saying so, Saber pulls my body away by force. Protecting me, Saber confronts Ryder's magical circle.
Are you planning to run? If you will involve your master in this as well, I will just defeat you here. I will not let you use that noble phantasm.
Of course not. It is the role of a servant to protect its master. I'm just going to run away, taking my master with me. If you do not like that, come after us, Saber. Well, that is still if you have the will to fight after seeing this.
I hear a throbbing. With a sound like flesh wrenching open, Ryder's hair whirls up and... Shiro, please get down.
Dragged by Saber, I fall to the ground. A loud sound and a flash. I close my eyes at the raging wind. But even with my eyes closed, I'm forced to feel it. Something white passes by. I feel like something is blazing through the hallway with great speed, like a giant arrow of light. When I raise my head, the scene in front of me is the remains of cruel destruction. Shinji and Ryder have disappeared. The light just now wasn't aimed at us, but it was probably just to escape from here. My wounds hurt. The firing hammer that was pulled inside me is released. The heat flowing through me quickly fades away. Shiro? I can't hear Saber's questions anymore. In that manner, my consciousness falls into white darkness. I'm having a dream. Maybe this is the image of death for me. The closer I get to death, the more the scene I don't want to see revives in my head. A mountain of corpses. People crumbling away. A time when everyone wished for help, yet none received any. That was painful. It was so painful that even living was painful, and I even thought it would be at ease if I just disappeared. With faint consciousness, I reached out for no reason. I didn't reach out seeking help. I just thought that the sky was a long way away. In my last moments, that's what I thought. And then my mind faded away, and the raised hand fell to the ground. No. It should have fallen to the ground. A big hand grasped the falling hand. That person came to the fire to save anybody and found me. I remember that face. The figure of a man with tears welling in his eyes, delighted from the bottom of his heart that he found someone alive. It was because he looked so happy. I even thought that he was the one that was saved, not me. So, looking enviable, even in my dying eyes, the man saved an unfamiliar child, as if thanking something. That was the turning point. My weakness accepting death turned into the strength of a desire to live. The mind that could not think of anything was filled with joy of being saved. I moved my fingers with all my might so as not to let go of the man's hand, and lost consciousness. After that, I was in the hospital. When I came to, I received a visit from the man who saved me. That was 10 years ago. Since then, Emi Shiro just chased after Kiritsugu. I could only think of becoming like him. Not because I was saved. It's just because I could not forget his face at the time, and I tried to acquire that illusion. I ran, aiming to be like that. Somewhere in my mind, I didn't want to realize. That's right. That one day, hoping about how much I could be saved if I could smile the way Kiritsugu did back then. I would be saved. Yeah. You guys got it. When I opened my eyes, I'm in my family living room. The sound of the clock is awfully loud. I seem to be sleeping on the floor, and when I raise my arms, both of them are wrapped in bandages. It's dark outside. I push myself up. The clock says it's already past 10 p.m. It's not, it's dark outside, you ingrates. Isn't there something you should say when you wake up? Tosaka, I didn't know you were here. Don't say something like that. I was by your side, nursing you all this time, and that's your attitude? I see. I've done something bad. Sorry, my head's not working. I can't think straight, but... Thanks. I owe you again, Tosaka. Well, it's fine, since it's nothing important. You had such a bad wound, so I'm sure it's only natural for your mind to be hazy. So, does it hurt anywhere? It seems the external wounds have already healed, but I can't tell about your insides. We have to heal the wounds so if there's anything wrong, right? No, I just feel dull. It doesn't really hurt anywhere in particular, but I feel like I'm floating in the air. I don't know how I came to be here. I can't even remember what I was doing today. Tosaka, how's the school? What happened to me after that? It's all right. You don't have to worry about them. Kiryu went to a follow-up on the school. He'll handle the repairs in the hallway and take care of the aftermath, so you don't have to think about it. He's a priest, so he'll get divine punishment if he doesn't do at least that. Him? Then the school's... It didn't end up as a serious matter. Many students were taken to the hospital, but none of their lives are in danger. Everyone's being treated for malnutrition, and they only have to stay there for a few days. But people's faces were melting. I see, I guess. That's great. The battlefield will stop late. That didn't mean it was too late. As soon as I relax, strength escapes my body. I take a deep breath and lean against the wall. Then did Kotomini heal my body too? Even you can't heal such wounds, right? What are you saying? You healed them by yourself. It's just like with Berserker. Your ability to close your wounds is excessive, but you don't know anything about it, right? Of course not, evidently. I don't understand it at all either. I had a normal body until I made a contract with Saber. Maybe you just don't know, but it could be one of your ancestors was a lizard? Hey, don't make such scary jokes with a straight face. This feels weird for me too. It's kind of like my body isn't my own. I guess it's fine. Whatever the reason, you survived because of it. You've been saved twice already, so I guess turning into a lizard is an acceptable bargain. Tosaka, do you enjoy making fun of a seriously injured person? You mean someone who used to be seriously injured, right? Well, anyway, thanks Saber. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but it's because of Saber that your body's like this. Oh. That energizes my beaten up mind. the thing I have to do now. There are words I need to say to her, asking for her help and being saved by her. I get up quickly. Moving causes pain throughout my body, but I can't worry about that. Josuke, where's Saber? She's in the dojo. I'm going to my room to get some stuff. Josuke heads over to the outbuilding with light steps. Ouch. My joints cry out in pain. I bear it by gritting my teeth and hurry to the dojo. Ow, 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 ow. Shit. I arrive at the dojo. Saber sitting Japanese Seiza style by herself, as if meditating. Oh, she's still in her armor. Shiro, are you awake? Saber notices me coming in, stands up, and comes to me instantly. Sorry, I just woke up. So, Saber? It is not sorry. I have many things I need to say to you. You accepted a call from the enemy without me. You tried to fight by yourself, and you did not take care of your body. Do you understand that all those actions were foolish actions that would have been fatal? No, you really almost died. What enjoyment are you getting out of causing me so much trouble? Well, What is it? I will not back down because of a lame excuse. I will totally hear you out today. Saber flares up at me. It's certainly an intense pressure, but seeing Saber so emotional is kind of pleasant. I know, I'll tell you. So let's talk, Saber. My body's fine, I guess. Shiro, you're healed? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm alive for now. I see. That's good. Where'd that threatening attitude go? Saber takes a relieved breath and smiles softly, as if congratulating me on my safety. That really makes me realize I made her feel so uneasy that even the expression of Saber made such a face. I wasn't relying on Saber, but still, she accepted me as the person to fight with. I was the stupid one. I didn't notice such pure trust, and I could not even give her the simple trust of letting her fight. Saber. I speak naturally. I can stare directly at the person I was so embarrassed to look at until now. Yes? What is it, Shiro? I'm sorry. I was being stupid. I bow my head. What? Shiro, please do not do such a thing. My previous expression was just a figure of speech. I was certainly angry, but there's no need for you to apologize to me. There is. It's natural to apologize to you as my partner. I'm sorry. I let you worry. As long as I'm with you, I will never fight alone. Shiro, that... Yeah. Saber, please lend me your strength. I can't beat the other masters by myself. I need your help. Then you will admit that your actions up until now were a mistake? That it is my role to fight, and that you will devote yourself as backup as my master? No, that's wrong too. I'm not mistaken in that regard. I still don't want to see Saber hurt. That's why I have forbidden her from fighting. That was the only thing that I had wrong. If I decided to fight with her, I should have just protected her with all my might. No, I don't think I was mistaken. If you're gonna protect me, I'll protect you too. I can't let you fight alone. Saber doesn't respond. Cold air flows through the dojo. But this is one thing that I cannot give up. I raise my head, thinking that I'll just need to beg her until she accepts it. And then... No, you know what? No, I've decided that she actually says sigh. Sigh, that absolute personality is just like you. Saber? Honestly, there's no need to answer now. I am your sword. Who else but me will be your help, Shiro? Saying that, Saber puts out her left hand. With no sensible words coming to mind, I silently shake her hand. A certain feeling of a handshake. A few days after we met, we finally exchange a real contract. So, why are you two shaking hands? Hey, Why do you have to show up at such time with such timing? We release our hands quickly. You guys are acting weird. Could it be that you two are having a secret conference? No, that's not true. I was merely taking his pulse to check if my master's body was okay. I am dumbfounded. Saber's offering a really suspicious lie. No, before that, why is Saber panicking too? Oh, you should take his pulse in a strange way. Tosaka looks at Saber curiously. Perhaps because she's not accustomed to lying, Saber starts to act even more suspiciously. I gotta bail her out, or we might end up in a worse situation. Hey, what did you want? Didn't you say you were going to your room or something? Oh yeah, here Saber, this is it. Thank you. I am sorry for the trouble, Rin. Tosaka gives Saber a bag. Saber takes it with a happy expression. That's the last set, so be careful. Even if it was an enforced summoning, your clothes will scatter if you arm yourself by force. I'm sorry, it was so sudden I did not think that far ahead, but I am glad that you had the same clothes. Yeah, it's a simple design, kind of like a uniform. That Kyrie, forcing me to wear these plain clothes. Well, it's fine, since those clothes don't look good on me. What are you so concerned with them anyway, Saber? Why are you so concerned with them? Ishiro said they look good on me. Okay. I don't understand the situation too well, but it seems that there's a third set of clothes for Saber. We don't have any women's clothes here, so that means Saber's borrowing clothes from Tosaka. But, I'd prefer if you guys did your girl talk somewhere else. I'm a guy. A little out of place. We're having like a serious conversation, but if you talk about that sort of thing, I can't help but feel like the air is taken out of my sails. This is just so weird, guys. Come on. Nothing much happens after that, and Saber and Tosaka force me to sleep. Even though I regained consciousness, my body's still badly injured. My arms were cut up by riders so badly that I would normally have to cut them down off of my elbows, but my body's filled with cracks and strains from falling from the third floor. I guess they share the opinion that I should sleep or rest or some dumb shit like that for now, even though there are lots of other things to think about. But I have to settle things as quickly as possible with Shinji. Shinji activated the battlefield with a hesitation. Even I know how dangerous it is to just let such a master roam freely. Damn it. This is no time to be asleep. Emptiness like dizziness. Only my mind is back to normal. As soon as I lay down, my body demands sleep, as it's still not fully healed. Tomorrow. I can't rest like this. Even if my body isn't fully healed, I have to go and find Shinji. Alright. And that's the day, guys. Hope you guys liked it as much as I did. Legitimately, I was talking to someone before I started this session today. This is like my favorite. This is my favorite part in all of Fate. There's a lot of really good, like really close parts, but this is definitely like, this is it, personally speaking. How much did you guys like the fact that Shiro almost killed Shinji? Damn. That was good. That was really good. Yeah. So, that'll be it, guys, for tonight. One day, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. I kind of want to apologize just for the last time about the weird, mega scuffed Pizza Tower stream the other day. Probably not going to upload that one, but you didn't miss much. Don't worry about it. Either way, I've been thinking about taking like a rest week. I think I might still do the Stay Night readings because those are kind of low energy, low commitment kind of things. But sometime either this week or either next week or the week after, I'm thinking about maybe taking that week off just so I can get some affairs in order, both real life and doing this. But that remains to be seen.
And the reading's done for now. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take care.